Item: SCP-930. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. An island several kilometers south has been substituted as the original island for the purposes of regional documentation. Maps or works which record otherwise are to be confiscated and destroyed, or modified to remove SCP-930's existence. Security stations have been established on nearby islands to observe passing vessels. Should any ship approach within 1.25 kilometers of SCP-930, it is to be intercepted and the crew detained, pending issue of Class A amnestics. Should SCP-931, redacted, flee from SCP-930, SCP's Guardian is authorized to commence long-range incendiary bombardment. Description: SCP-930 is a tropical island located at 22 degrees S, 134 degrees W, formerly known as by the local populace. SCP-930 is approximately 710 meters in diameter, with a range of 680 to 760 meters, although accurate shoreline measurements are impossible due to manifestation of SCP-930's primary effects. Refuse retrieved during exploration attempts suggest that humans may have once lived on the island. Flora consists primarily of the Poaceae and Meliaceae families. However, aerial photography of SCP-930's canopy has revealed a number of introduced species also populate the island. Several species of birds, dubbed SCP-931, inhabit SCP-930. Although the island is located in the South Pacific, carcasses of species native to North America and Australia have been found washed onto the shore after presumably expiring mid-flight. Fowl introduced to the island become instances of SCP-931 if released for extended periods, usually 2 to 56 hours. Studies of social interaction between SCP-931 and introduced bird species show that exhibited behavior is primarily the species standard for a predation warning, although no fauna has been discovered on SCP-930 which preys on SCP-931. Seafaring vessels, such as boats or personal watercraft, trigger an immediate response from SCP-931 when approaching SCP-930's shore. SCP-931 entities will take flight and circle the island. Attempts to deter SCP-931 have no effect, including the use of gunfire and explosives. SCP-931 will increase in numbers steadily, reaching peak concentration roughly 7.0 minutes after the phenomenon is triggered. SCP-931 activity usually covers between 2 square kilometers. Ships that run aground or come to a complete stop at the shoreline will cause all active instances of SCP-931 to become aggressive, targeting the vessel and driving exposed crew to cover. SCP-931 shows hostility towards humans after they disembark, to the extent of inflicting non-lethal wounds. It appears that SCP-931 will not intentionally kill humans. Extensive attacks usually result in intruders fleeing from the island. Only then will SCP-931 cease its activities and return to a passive state.